Hello. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to London Football TV. We got a little CCH at Oakridge action for you about to kick off. I'll be joined at some point here by the coach, Joe Harris, who will be assisting us with a little bit of color commentary, but certainly a premier matchup for you this week, Friday morning at 11 a.m. CCH taking the quick ride from downtown up here to Oxford and Hyde Park, and we'll be getting kicked off here shortly. It looks like the clock is winding down to about 4 minutes before kickoff, and we'll be right back with you once we're live. All right, guys, so we're going to get going. So just so you know, as soon as the guy catches the ball on kickoff return, it'll be a play. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to London Football TV, live here from Oakridge High School. Oakridge getting set to kick off right now, and we'll be joined by the coach, Joe Harris, here shortly at some point as well, too, for a little bit of color commentary. Oh, can you guys pass me that clipboard, please? Thank you. Got some great volunteer helpers here from Oakridge right now. We're getting through the broadcast. And, again, we appreciate you joining us here on London Football TV. Looks like the kicker for Oakridge today is going to be number 83, and that's Jonathan Letsos. And here we go. This ball is going to be returned by number 6. Gets the shoestring. Number 6 is going to be Fleury for the Crusaders. And the Crusaders will scrimmage from about the 53-yard line. Lined up in the backfield, we've got Summers No, check that. Troupish and Manning. Couple guys in motion. Let's give this to Manning, who's going to take this right up the middle. Cut it to the left side. The boundary, the bottom of your screen, goes out of bounds, but not before picking up a first down, Crusaders. Here we go. CCH from the 50-yard line. Troupish hands this one off to Manning. Manning goes to the middle, is stuffed by the Oakridge D-line. We got number 59 and number 11 in the mix. That's going to be Hassan Shami and Liam Santos Zwambag, OSFL U18 superstars. And already seeing this powerful D-line coached by Coach Dylan Sherville here at Oakridge. 2nd and 8. CCH 3-2. Troupish in trouble, just keeps it up the middle. Gets himself a nice little first down. Yep, they're spotting it there. And we'll move the chains. Pally, you can put the other headset on. If you guys are in the chat right now and you'd like Coach Palowato to get on the chat, knowing full well he'll probably swear, throw that in the chat. Just kidding. Here we go. Manning, Troupish. All sorts of motion. Number 9 and 9 in the backfield as well, too. Troupish looking for his man in number 8. That's going to be McCready, incomplete. Second and 10. Troupish gives this one back to Manning. Manning's going to cut through the middle. Again, big chunk yards. We'll look for the spot. This is definitely going to be enough for another Crusaders first down. .99, I believe, is A.J. Davis in the backfield with Manning and Troupish as well. Strong O-line here. Hunt, Walsh, DeSando, DiBernardo, and Phillips. First attack, Crusaders. Nope, 3rd and 3. Check that. Big tough run up the middle from Jed Troupish. Keeps his feet moving. That'll be enough for a first down. CCH, 1st and 10 from the 16. Troupish gives this to the Jetman, who's going to get wide to the top side of your screen. Makes the first man miss. Keeps hustling. Touchdown, CCH. Number 6, that's going to be Flurry. And we'll set up for the PAT. CCH. Check that. The flurry run was not a touchdown. He got down to the 1 yard line. Then we're going to pound that one in. Now we'll bring out the PAT unit. And Fleury's kick is good, so that'll bring up 7-0 for the visiting CCH Crusaders. And we'll keep rolling. Sorry, guys, I just got to update the score. Let me jump in here. Awesome. Ooh. Scarps, who got the touchdown? Manning? Okay. Kick is away. Back to return, it looks like number 28 or 38. We'll get you that name here in a second. Tough run, bounces off. Finally brought down here around the 40-yard line. We'll get a 1st and 10, Oakridge. .38 should be Bryson Keenley's side. Looks like we had an offside. And they're asking CCH if they would like to re-kick at the moment. And CCH just good to go, and we'll keep playing. Maddox Sullivan in the backfield taking the snaps today. He's going to hand this one off to his tailback, who goes middle. Picks up a couple of yards. 2nd down, Oaks. It's going to be 22 at the running back position right now, which is Caden Keeve. Keeve and Lucas Wong in the backfield. Looking to put this one in the air. We got our man downfield, and number 3 gets taken down by 15 of the CCH Crusaders. So the Ashton Brosnan Dennis taken down by McEwen. That's certainly enough for a 1st down, though. We'll move the chains, and the Oaks are rolling. Oakridge in a 31 queen look. Sullivan hands this off to his tail, who's shut down for a loss, but a flag has flown. Offside, Crusaders should move this one up. All right, so we'll adjust for the offside and replay that first down. .22 King here for Oakridge. Sullivan looking to draw. Puts this one in the air. Looking for number 3 in Ashton Brosnan Dennis, but that one's going to go incomplete. Well, here we go. So let's bring up a 2nd and 5 here for Oakridge. Sullivan and Keeve in the backfield. Wong down in the queen position. Expecting pass here. Nope. Let's just give this one to Keeve, who cuts middle, but is brought down by number 10, and that's going to be Chaveria of the CCH Crusaders. 3rd down, Oaks. 3. Oakridge in the 3rd and 3, but 4:55 left here on the clock. 30. Lucas Wong strolls up to the line, takes the under center snap, and we will have a 1st down Oakridge. Oakridge 3-by-1 King. Bad snap. We'll dive on this one and we'll replay or move to 2nd down. Probably a loss of about 2. Oakridge 2-by-2 King. Sullivan in trouble. Taken down in the backfield by 52. That's going to be Sapp. Back to punt this for Oakridge. Looks like number 83, Jonathan Letsos. Ball's gone. Back to return this is going to be number 3 for the CCH Crusaders. No yards call. That's going to be Serpa. No yards, as previously, and unnecessary roughness on number 24, Oakridge. That penalty is going against Cole Fisher. So they'll move this ball up, and CCH will have a 1st and 10. Sims checks in the backfield with Davis and Trupish. Give this one to Sims. Sims going to cut the middle. Runs into a wall of oaks, but should pick up a couple of yards. 2nd down, CCH.
Pay attention.
Sims and Davis in the backfield with Trupish. 2nd and 6 for CCH. Trupish looking to put this one in the air. Looking for flurry downfield, incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 6. Punt team coming in. Flurry back to punt this for CCH. Nice high punt. It's like Sullivan's back to return it. Gets brought down by Summers. And Oakridge will go to work from about the 25-yard line. Oakridge, 3-by-1 queen with Sullivan in the backfield. We're going to hand this off to Keeve, but he's shut down in the backfield. Loss of about 3 to 4 yards. 2nd down, Oakridge. Sullivan sending a couple guys in motion, having a look to the bottom of your screen right now. Looking to hit number 1. That's going to be Brady McIntosh. Incomplete. The punt team's coming out. Back to punt this for Oakridge. 83, Jonathan Letzos. Ball's away. Looks like Number 3 on the return. Makes a couple of guys miss. That's going to be Serpa. Flag flies on the near side over here. CCH should be going. But we'll wait to see what head referee Semple has to say about it. So blindside block called against CCH. So they'll back them up. It'll still be first down, CCH. CCH 4-by-1. Sims in the backfield. Let's give it to him. Sims hits the middle, gets outside, and is eventually brought down here. This is either going to be a first down or very close to it. On the tackles, number 6, Blake Builder of the Oakridge Oaks. And that was, in fact, a first down, so we'll move the chains. CCH playing from the 50. CCH 3-by-2. Sims in the backfield. 3-men in motion. Trupish gives us one back to Sims. Sims looking for the edge, but he's brought down by 27 of the Oakridge Oaks. That's going to be Chase Carter. Sorry, the Oakridge roster is not in order. Second down. And we will flip the quarters. Can I jump in here? Thanks. Perfect. Thank you. Well, if you're just joining us here on London Football TV, thanks for tuning in. Got a bit of a beauty here at Oakridge right now. CCH 7-0 at the moment. Oakridge doing a good job of keeping this top-tier team at bay, but Oakridge no slouch either. CCH 4-by-1 from about the 49-yard line. Second and about 9.5. Trupish having a look field side. Nope, decides to throw this one to the boundary. Looking for number 14 in Derman, but great coverage from the Oakridge Oaks. Third down. Flurry back to punt for CCH. Back to return this would be number 38 and number 22. So Keeve, and I'll get to that other name in a minute. Oh, Keenly side. This one's heading towards Keeve. Keeve will field this one way back around the probably 6 or 7 yard line. And Oakridge going to work deep in their end. You're just hanging on the side there, Joe. Well, here we go. Sullivan's going to give this one back to Keeve. Keeve looking for the middle. Stuffed pretty quickly there by both linebackers here from CCH. Might have lost a yard. Second down. Nope, check that. Gained 2 yards. Spot's a little late. And then, Joe, you're just a little gray button on number 2 there. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
There he is. Right. Captain Joe Harris joining the ranks here.
Apologize. Parking here is kind of brutal.
Yeah, I mean, did you have to park at STA basically at this point, right? Sullivan looking downfield.
Oh, great ball.
Really great ball. That's going to be number 18. That's going to be Eli Jones, the Oakridge Oaks. Let's move the chains here, Joe. What'd you see?
Well, that was a post right down the middle, right?
Yep.
A little wobbly, but like the guy saw it and hit him right where he had to be.
Yeah, pretty interesting game so far, actually.
I was going to say, I pulled in. It's 7-0. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean, healthy dose of Keyshawn Manning. He scores the first one for CCH. Nathan Sims checking in pretty early. But the Oakridge defense looking good. Oakridge offense. So obviously, we're seeing some power in the throwing game right now as Sullivan rolls out. Let's go with this one again deep. But this one's picked off by 34. We'll get you a name here in a second. Cutting back to the right side. Oakridge coming in. We got a flag on the ground. And it's finally brought down right in front of the CCH bench. I don't know. Did you catch what that flag was on at the beginning there, Joe?
I think it's holding on the return.
You want the rosters, Joe?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll just say numbers.
Okay, cool. We're on different levels today. I'm up on the blue ladder. Coach Joe's down on the ground level. Was it Inspector Gadget asking about your Crocs? I mean, if Gadget's watching right now, I can confirm Crocs are in the mix today.
They are in the mix. My worn-out camo Crocs.
Yeah. Okay, Manning back in the game.
A little kick.
Rupish in trouble.
Now, some confusion in the backfield there on the handoff.
Yeah, brought down by Stefan Ivancevic. Coming in untouched from the DN spot on the far side there, Coach. Pretty fantastic play. So that'll bring up second at about 14. Trupish having a look downfield. Gets rid of it. Was looking for Fleury, I think.
Yeah, right idea. Just on the ground, but.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure coming, like you said, I know you just, as we were getting caught up real quick here, a really tight match so far, right?
Yeah, well, I know I said I didn't want the roster, but I coached one of your D-line's younger brothers in the summer, Santos.
Liam Santos Wambag.
Yeah, I coached his little brother. So if his older brother is as good an athlete, I know he's going to cause lots of problems.
Yeah, Coach Sherville and I had the pleasure of coaching Liam this summer, and that kid's next level. He's a treat to coach for sure. As Fleury gets a healthy punt off again. I believe this is going to be Sullivan downfield on the return.
No flag. That was a little close in the halo. But
we're looking for a no yards, but I think we're just going to play. 8:44 left here. Got us live here on London Football TV. We appreciate you joining us. If you didn't catch the Laurier Parkside game last night. That film's up, and what a blowout that ended up being.
I got back from Buse practice at like 11:30. I'm like, all right, I got to see this.
Yeah, it was pretty, it was close for a second. At one point, it was 21-17, and then Parkside just took off. And then, mind you, Laurier scores, and then Parkside answers with a kickoff return from I forget the Ware, I think was the last name. I know I've got it. I'll fix it later. Here we go. Sullivan back to work with Keeve in the backfield. He's going to give this one to Keeve. Keeve looking for the edge on the right side. It's brought down by a bunch of CCH Crusaders. Flag flies, and Coach Kurowski is not impressed with player number 90. I believe it's Uriel. And a replacement's going in. Was it unnecessary roughness, Joe?
Offside, I think.
Okay. I was in tight.
It was pretty early. I think I mentioned this to you previously, but as good as that CCH 1-2 punch is at running back, Oakridge has a runner of their own in 22.
Yeah. So 22 being Keeve today.
Looking for that post again.
Looking for that post again to number 18. That would have been Eli Jones. The guy pulled it in before, but that's going to bring in 2nd and 6. Yeah, I mean, and, you've got Lucas Wong there at fullback, who's no slouch either, right? Who took a little direct snap earlier under center and got them a first down. Here we go. 2x2 King. Keeve in the backfield. Sullivan having a look to the top side of your screen. He's got his man. We'll get you a number here in a second. That'll move the sticks for Oakridge. And that was number 3. So that's Ashton Brosnan Dennis. First down, Oaks. Just over 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Live on London Football TV. You got Adam Belrose and the coach Joe Harris on a little color commentary today. And I was going to bring us some umbrellas today, Joe, but I don't know that we're going to need it. Pretty beautiful out here. Yeah. Yeah, basically so you could see the replay screen better, but we're going to do some training for replays for the second half.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Keeve, Wong in the backfield with Sullivan. 3x1, I believe.
Okay,
2-minute in motion. We'll give it to Keeve. Keeve gets picked up by Agent Zero, who's a Sunchin of the CCH Crusaders, pretty much right away.
Trust your personnel here. Take what you like. Show the concept's going to be there.
Not my call, but I wouldn't mind like a dagger or a gin concept right now.
Yeah, that'd be all right. We're in a kind of a 13 King look right now for Oakridge. Sullivan having a look to the boundary. He escapes a little bit of trouble. Might just keep this one for himself. First time we're seeing him run today.
That's a hard hit.
And that's a hard hit to the knee from Summers.
That's Nathan Summers, right?
Yes. Or all I have here is Summers. Then there might be 2.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, if it's the one if it's Nate, really nice guy. I was disappointed in that. I was hoping you'd be a jerk. But guy knows ball too.
Oh yeah.
He's their Spectra nominee if it's the guy I'm thinking about. So
yeah.
You've been around long enough now, to be nominated for that Spectra award, you got to be a special kid.
Yeah, I think.
Let alone win it. I don't think he did win it, but.
Yeah. No, Summers' a kid I had the pleasure of coaching when he was much younger as well, too. I believe the brother Summers, Cole Summers, is number 34.
Gotcha.
Today. So, yeah, I would assume, being that he's in grade 13, they give him a nice low number. He's not going to be 34 unless it's, means something to him. So, Letzo's back to punt here for Oakridge.
Thought about
Punt's going to the top side of your screen. Bounces out. Serpa trying to get to it, but nothing doing. So CCH offense will jog back out. in a 7-0 ball game right now.
Hey,
5:16 left in the second quarter.
I had a list of talking points if we had a blowout, but I'm happy we have some football today.
Yeah, right. This is good.
It's a little Mickey Mouse with a scoreboard, but the people operating it do a good job.
Yeah. Well, I was almost thinking of just I don't know if I know you were talking about parking. They gave me VIP under the tree.
Parking.
I was thinking in the second half, if you want, we could actually put you up in the truck if you want to just be off the ground. We'll just back it up and you can stand in the bed.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second here. So here we go. Sims and Davis in the backfield with Troupish. We're going to give this one to Sims.
Good cut.
Sims with the cut up the middle. Brought down by a whole pile of Oaks, but picks up about maybe 5 or 6 on this one, Joe. What are you seeing?
It's one thing CCH always does really well, right? They run not only the power kick look, but the split zone stuff too, right? I haven't seen them bring it from either side this year, but I know that they will. Just very, very well-disciplined offensive line.
Well, more in a spot than I thought. 2nd and 3 here as we give this one back to Sims. Sims hits the line, and the mark is just past. Yep, we're going to get a first down here, CCH. So interesting that Sims has taken the lion's share as I say that. Keyshawn Manning checks into the game. Davis checks down to a king look here. As we see a little fake jet motion. And Keyshawn just doing Keyshawn things up the middle here, picking up probably about 8 yards on that play.
That's the one thing, like if you are Oakridge, like you do not want them to get rolling on you kind of downhill. It'll be a long game. They'll just wear you out.
Yeah, well, luckily, both benches pretty healthy with substitutions, but a lot of the same people on the field per usual. As we'll keep Manning in the backfield. 2nd and 3. Hand this one back to Manning. No, Troop's just going to keep this one. Makes the first man miss. Davis seals a nice little block here. We get a holding call, so this one's coming back. And Troupish also steps out of bounds.
Great decision by the Q there.
So this is going to be after the first, so they'll get a fresh set of downs, but they're going to take the penalty on this as well, right? So holding, CCH, no surprise there. First down. Yeah, the Troupish, the pressure's coming, so luckily we know, and I believe, a bench penalty just came in on CCH. So let's back up CCH again. It's always fun being between the benches when you get to hear all the stuff. Right?
Sometimes they're livelier than others, but
this is fair, yeah.
What number was that on? Sorry? The last one? On the bench? Okay. The player. Okay. I'm not sure who. Okay. And then you got another one that was the other block. Nobody can go.
So kind of like what I was just saying, I know we'll have replay for the second half, but what they do? They went zone, maybe a split zone, and then he pulled it, right? So
yeah,
it's tough when they got athletes like that, and they can kind of go at you 3-4 different ways without a ton of motion.
Yeah, very true. So head referee Trevor Semple doing a good job of just reminding, the head coaches that they're responsible for their benches, and we'll see how that works out.
Could get a little heated.
Yeah, right? If the game stays close and CCH get a little antsy, we haven't whistled that one in yet, so let's just chill. I think they were looking to try and get a jump on the Oakridge D-line, who are all just down on one knee right now, catching a break. But here it comes. There we go. 3-minute warning. We'll give this one. Nope, we're going to pull it. Troopish rolling out. He's
Good
got
ball.
Davis right here in front of us.
Nice little set. That's another first.
Yeah, first down CCH. So hopefully we get this stuff cleaned up. 2:46 left on the clock.
Yeah.
Troopish gives this one this time to Keyshawn Manning. Gets the edge on the left, makes a nice cut, picks up about 4 to 5 yards. So same backfield we got here, Joe, and Davis and Keyshawn Manning. Obviously, CCH looking to put another little safety net touchdown on the board here before the half. Quick pull from Troopish, and he hits Serpa, but I think we either made the line of scrimmage or lost.
Yeah, Oaks were on top of that from the get-go.
And here come the punt team.
You know, what, they started on the 30 or so, like with all those penalties, all they're running zone. They had the split bluff too there, the play before.
Yeah.
But that's how they'll wear you down. Like, they'll just do that for 40 minutes, and then they just start leaning on you. Got to stay disciplined up front.
Yep. Fleury back to punt this one for CCH. New returner back
Another
in
great
number
kick.
1. This one bounces off the deck.
Another
And
fives.
no yards call again, so
2-minute drill. Let's go. Real football.
yeah, Oakridge getting a couple extra yards on this one, Joe. They'll move it up just a touch. And the new returner that was back there was number 1. That was Brady McIntosh for the Oaks. So, yeah, like you said, 2-minute drill. Oaks looking to answer, put some points on the board before the half. It's always nice going into the halftime speech. Again, thanks for joining us here at London Football TV. Adam Melrose, the coach Joe Harris. Our compadre, Mr. Dylan Sherville, on the sidelines of the Oakridge Oaks today, doing a little line coaching. And Coach Nathan Caranci, who did the South Lucas game with me yesterday, is to our right on the
Jeez, how's
CCH
that going,
sideline. So it was, we got all sorts of football.
Did he talk about SMU?
No, actually.
Oh, he will.
We got some good CCH stories out of it, though. Sullivan, Keeve in the backfield, 3 men in motion. We'll give this to Keeve, but he is shut down for a loss. That's going to be by number 15, I believe, the CCH. That's going to be McEwen. It's been a bit of a terror in the backfield all day.
You know, Oakridge has a regulation field, like it's a full 65 yards.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bigger than what CCH is used to practicing on.
This is fair.
Changes the spacing. I think that's why that post has been open. We'll see if Oakridge goes back to that or if CCH makes an adjustment at halftime.
Yeah. Sullivan with his man Keeve in the backfield. 2 men in motion. Sullivan having a look across the middle. He's in trouble. He's going to keep this one.
Yeah, that's head to the head.
Agent Zero comes through. That's going to be a hit to the head, I'm assuming. I think you agree. That's from Assumption.
Zero, isn't that Summers?
Well, I got Summers as number 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Assumption as 0.
Summers is smarter than that.
Yeah. So we're going to get the unnecessary. This should be marched off 15 yards, automatic first down, which should mean Oakridge with a $1:34 on the clock should be playing from about their 40. Both teams with both their timeouts, I believe, at this point. Keeve and Wong in the backfield, 3-by-1. Let's give this to Keeve.
Yeah.
Keeve gets immediately taken down in the backfield by number 2, Nathan Summers.
Yeah, that force unit is quite talented.
Yeah, that was like a complete ninja through the line on that play. So 2nd and 15, Oakridge playing from about the 35.
Get depth in your drop. They're showing you what they're going to give you.
Oakridge in a 31 queen. Sullivan having a look to the field side, launches this one downfield.
Oh, we got it? Nope.
I think he was looking for number 1 on that play. Brady McIntosh. I think the Oakridge sideline was looking for a PI call, which did not come.
Yeah.
But what will come out is the punt unit with just over a minute here, minute 7 left on the clock.
We did get that gin look I was talking about.
You know what? I saw the signal for it, and which I didn't want to say out loud, but I did see the signal for the gin play, and I was like, okay, here it comes.
It's also the signal I used for it, too.
There you go. Do you know Coach Zemark?
I do not.
Okay, we need to make an introduction. I think you guys will get along well.
Probably. That's the problem. I'm like, oh, you guys are all jerks. Oh, they're actually nice guys that love football. Oh, damn.
Well, I was going to just say because we're all football psychopaths, but yeah, I think that too. That too. So Letzo's going back to punt this one, who's had quite a leg on him all day. Winds kind of cross to the east on the field right now, so we'll see what we get here. And I believe we got Fleury and either Serpa or Summers back to return this. It is going to Serpa.
Oof.
And Serpa gets rocked pretty hard at about the 48-yard line. So CCH gets another crack at this now with about 59 seconds left on the clock.
That Oakridge kid came in hot.
Yeah, that was. I have 35 yards to run at you, and you're getting every bit of my velocity kind of thing. All right, so Sims is checked back in at running back for CCH. Davis still in at fullback support. 2 men in motion.
Yeah.
Looking for the pass. Nope, we might just keep this. Yes, we will. And 3 guys coming in here to shut down the play.
Oakridge's corners playing kind of inside shade. Like they're just expecting that post to come.
Yep. 2nd and 7 here for CCH. Manning back in the game. Davis checking out. 34 checking in, which is Cole Summers. It's an absolute terror to coach against last year at junior. Now making a name for himself with his big brother at senior. So we go into a 3-by-2 look with Manning in the backfield. Troopish backing up. Just dumps a little screen to Manning. Manning's got all sorts of blockers up front.
Good decision. Hide behind them big boys. Let them take care of you.
Yeah, really, really well executed play here. So that'll move the sticks. Fresh set of downs and about 30 seconds left on the clock.
I believe CCH is a pretty decent kicker too, right?
Yeah, I think Fleury's been doing all the punting, so I'm curious if he is also – I think he did take the PAT as well too. So
we're not using the new CFL rules yet. So I think we might be close to Rouge range at the very least.
Yeah, so we were in a 4-by-1 here. Oakridge, I think, calls the timeout. But, yeah, you're right. We're potentially in Rouge level if the punter can get after it or if the field goal can, miss wide and get out there. And the trainers are going out on the field as well, too. Yeah. Well, once again, as we're waiting through this injury timeout, out of Melrose and the coach Joe Harris on the call here live from Oakridge Secondary School. If you missed it last night, we had quite the game broadcast, Basic Stream at Parkside between Laurier and Parkside. I know we were in kind of a 2-3 split decision on that one, the prediction show, so hats off to the Parkside picks.
Yeah, hey, I'm always happy to be wrong.
Yeah, I know, right?
We have better football.
Yeah, I'm just happy that I got East Elgin correct because I'm getting the same amount of love that Everett's getting from the Montcalm kids. I'm getting that from the East Elgin kids right now, so I'll take it. I will take it. Here we go. CCH back to work, same exact look. So 4-by-1 with Manning in the backfield.
Drop, step, drop.
Troupish rolling out to his
slow.
right side. Puts
Good
this one in
catch.
the air. Gets it to Fleury. That's complete. That's going to bring up about 2nd and 4, but it's inbounds. Timeout. Yeah, Parkside was quite the matchup, and Coach Ron and I are trying to make it happen to get out to Strathroy and Montcalm this evening to get a little Friday
Which
night
I think
action.
will be awesome. Like, I'm sad I can't join you guys. I have other obligations.
Yeah, we'll miss you for sure. But and then next week, we're still trying to figure it out. I know CCH has their home game on Friday night, which we will chat with them. Obviously, they want as many people going as possible because it's a big fundraiser. But we may end up streaming that one again. If not, we'll go and just get a highlight pack done. And then I think we're going to be catching the Lucas STA game next Thursday, possibly as well too. But
that might be the best kind of tier 1 game that week.
Yeah, I think it should be pretty good. So Lucas having a tough time against South yesterday, so we'll see how they rejig and recalibrate and get ready for STA. The week after that, there will be Laurier night game Thursday night at Lucas as well too. So
you guys always do a good job. Maybe some police presence. Was
yeah,
that
you know,
last
it's
year
important to
or
have
the year
type of
before?
secure presence.
Yeah.
But luckily, it wasn't a student. It was just some random person who showed up. So it was dealt with nice and quickly, and everybody moves on here. So CCH 2x3 look. As Troupish is just going to keep this one. He's got Manning out front to block for him. Dives forward.
13 seconds.
And that's a fresh set of downs. 13 seconds left. Chains are moving.
Oh, we got another Oak down.
And, yeah, here come the medical staff again. So, yeah, that's the plan is, well, the weather's nice, Captain Joe, is that we'll try and make it out to as many games as we can. These daytime ones are a little tougher. And the guy's running out of holiday days, right? So we'll keep it going as long as we can.
Yeah, I backed out of going to Victoria this week, and this is my designated car day, so I'm like, yeah, I can come.
Yeah, for sure. Did you drop off and then come over here? Were you
No,
waiting?
I waited, and
Okay.
I was one of the first appointments, I think. So.
Nice. But it's like going to the doctor's office where regardless, even if you're the first one, they don't see you for like 45 minutes after when they're supposed to. So
funny enough, they offered me more for a trade-in than what I paid for my car.
isn't that amazing? Yeah, the used car market is wild right now.
I thought that had died off, but
I know, and it's tough. But then you want to go pay 3 times for yeah. We understand the game. So 6 for Oakridge coming off under his own power. A little slow, but that's all good. Medics will look after Mr. Builder here. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I thought CCH was going to get the jump on this play, but we just need to make sure we clear the player off the field, and we're good. CCH in a 3x2. Manning stays in to block. Troupish having to look downfield.
wow, great catch.
And touchdown, CCH. That's going to be number 14 in Derman. And that'll be 6 more on the board with 3 seconds left on the clock here as well.
Those Oakridge kids were there, too. The corner was there. I think you have the safety help over top. Kid just made a great play.
Yeah, 100%. So 13-0. PAT looming here. Fleury, but the chip shot this one. And that is good as well. So we have a 14-0 affair here at Oakridge High School in the United in Sport game. Want to thank Cam Malthaner and Tommy Gunn for joining us in the chat right now as well. And we should basically just got a kickoff here, and then we'll be back to it.
Oh,
right?
shout out Tony at SAB came and said hi. I thought I was going to get harassed again. But,
Tony Jacklin, who's like our number 1 fan in the chat most of the time.
Yeah.
He did actually say he met you in the chat last night for the Laurier game. So it's nice meeting the fans, Joe?
Well, I go. My dad's in his 70s, so he was a long-time football coach too. So I try to go to games with him. And just afraid what some of these people might say when I'm with him. But
Right.
this guy was nice. So it was,
Yeah, just have to preface it like, bro, I'm with my dad. Be nice, right?
yeah.
Understand that we all have opinions. So 3 seconds left on the game. 14-0 for CCH. And back to return this. We have 30 and 38. So Keenly side.
It sounds like the Oakridge guys have some experience with CCH like I've had. Very good moonshot team.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah, here it comes.
they got it.
And they got it, but be all for nothing because that's going to be zeros on the clock. So an interesting first half. You're, Oakridge really hanging tough with CCH right now. This game most certainly could be out of hand, but Oakridge well prepared for this game. And most certainly, only 14-0, and really they just put that extra 7 on the board like seconds ago if you're just joining us as well. So we will take a quick break for the halftime. Appreciate you joining us here on London Football TV, and we'll be back in about 12 minutes. All right, welcome back to the second half here as we're getting all reset. And we've got a camera resetting as well, but you should be able to hear us still right now. CCH lining up to kick off in a 14-0 affair here at Oakridge High School. There we go.
See if we get the kick a little bit better. Do we get another moonshot, or are we going to play some
I
specials?
bet you we're dumping this one. Ball's away. Back to number 38, who's returned a fair bit today. I'll get you his name here in a second. Good job, and the Oakridge will go back to work, and that's number 38, Bryson Keenley's side, Joe. And if you're just joining us, again, 14-0, CCH scoring early in the first and very, very late with like 3 seconds left in the second, Joe. But a pretty strong back-and-forth matchup here today.
Yeah, I heard that first touchdown was a deep kick return there, and then they punched it in the red zone.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. They signaled it because there was a bit of an outside run, and I thought it was a touchdown, and then Keyshawn jammed it in. So regardless, 7 points for CCH. And we're back to work here with Sullivan.
Cut.
Who gives this to Keeve. Keeve gets swallowed up in the backfield, I believe, by Nathan Summers, number 2. And number 5 getting involved there. That's Gray for CCH.
Might be setting something up here, but, you know, you're going to need more motion to get around this force unit. They're very disciplined. Like, look at 5. Like, 5 just scrapes. So nice.
All right, so we lose about 4 on that play. So second and 13, second and 14 here. Keeve, Sullivan, and Wong in the backfield. Sullivan having a look to the bottom of your screen here, looking for number 19, I believe. This one just hits the deck before it hits his hands, and number 19 is going to be Jacob Jones. Should bring out the punt unit in a 3rd and 14 situation. How's the delay on the
oh, it's good.
Is it working? Okay, perfect.
Yeah. It's like I was telling you off camera, getting used to having game strat available. I'm spoiled. I don't know, going back to high school or even the summer might be tough.
It's just
got to talk to Stenning.
Just the speed of the game going back to high school is usually tough from the summertime, right? So, well, here we go. 10.5 on the clock. Letzos, who's just been killing these punts all in the first half. Nice leg on him. Coach Ron would approve.
Yeah, great specials both sides. Kicks,
Gets
returns.
it to Flurry. Flurry on the far side of the screen. He's going to cut it back to the bottom of your screen right now.
I'd be an athlete. We got to get contained.
Nice blocks on the backside there to give him a couple extra. He's going to cut this one up. Nice seal block from Asuncion.
6 is hurting puppy at this point.
Yeah, that's
2 big hits on him.
Yeah. Asuncion really nails a block downfield here that gets him an extra probably 5-6 yards on that return. And CCH is going to scrimmage here from about the, probably the 16, maybe 15-yard line. Wow.
Apologies, 6 didn't get hit again. It was a missed tackle. Feel bad moment.
Oh, we're going to get yelled at in the comments regardless, brother. It's all good.
Yeah,
you know how this works, right?
Bring it. Don't bring it. I'm very sensitive.
Exactly. Going to give this one to Manning up the middle.
Great job by 65?
Yeah, really, really nice job there from 65 on the defensive line. That's Lucas Scott at the Oakridge Oaks. Again, that line being coached in part by Coach Dylan Sherville, whom you know from LFTV Live. And what else you seeing on the play there, Coach?
Oh, he just broke that double team. Like, you know, Nathan's got to do better than that.
Well,
Caranci, not the kid. I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
The kid's learning. He's still a child, technically.
Well, gets it basically back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here from the 15. Troupish pulls this one. He's got his man in A.J. Davis. Gets brought down by 2 Oakridge Oaks.
I think
the spot's going to move the chains. Yeah, go ahead.
This is what I was talking about. Like, they're running that split zone, and now they bluff out of it. Or, you know, that was the fullback coming out of the backfield. Easy way to pick up yards, make life easy on your quarterback. Just don't need him to be a hero.
And we are first and goal. I don't understand the back marker, but we've got at least the line of scrimmage marker set correctly. We're going to give this one to Manning. Manning cuts this one up the middle. Touchdown, CCH.
Another power kick situation. They might have based at the end, maybe? No, they got
And
inside.
we're calling for the medic for an Oakridge player.
Yeah.
And we will adjust the
Great
score.
play.
Bring this one to 20-0. Oh, that's fun. Never a dull moment here, Joe.
No.
All right, so the player working through it right now, I think might be Hassan Shami. It is, number 11. Being attended to. The medics have hustled out to the field as well. You're back in business, so didn't ask for it in the first half. Will now. If you're enjoying the broadcast today, please feel so inclined to subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of good football content going on here, and obviously just trying to get some looks for these London football players and get them really good tape. So we only ask for it one time in a broadcast, or at least in a half. So if you could do us a favor, subscribe, ring that bell, because we got a bunch of games, including high potential for the Montcalm Strathroy game tonight. Me and Coach Ron on the call. I think Everett might make the trip to Strath Vegas as well. And looking forward to that. And as we were discussing earlier, a variety of games next week too, once we're all back in town. Well, that will bring it up. PAT is good. That's going to bring us back to 21-0. Do you want to just click +1 on CCH there? That'd be great. Fantastic volunteers here from Oakridge High School helping us out on the broadcast.
Sometimes you can tell when it's an IB school.
Yeah.
The Oakridge kid thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Just for the people at home.
The last week at South, a couple of good volunteers as well. Mind you, one of them did break camera 2. We were able to fix it, but
They had elite baseball knowledge.
yeah, yeah.
The backup quarterback.
Well, the sun's going to tuck away in behind the clouds for a second here and give us a nice little overcast day. Still a beautiful day here at Oakridge High School. It's the United in Sport game. Obviously, all the kids who didn't just use the buyout to go get lunch are watching the game. Lots of friends and family as well. A couple food trucks. And I believe the looks like maybe the bus for the junior game, which will happen right after this one. Unfortunately, can't cover that one. I got to move on to something else. But if you're in the area, come catch some great CCH Oakridge football here at Oakridge High School. So back to return this one again is going to be Keenley side, number 30. And if we can get you a name on 30, I will. I just don't see him on my roster. So flurry little moon shot.
Down. There you go.
Really, really smart play. It's almost like you would think the Oakridge Oaks coaches actually instructed them what to do on that. Because that's a really smart play before getting destroyed. That's Kareem Shami, I'm assuming relation to Hassan, who is, I think, walked off, but now looks to be moving under his own power now as well, too. So where is 30 on this roster? Oh, 30 is Mason Van Ness. The Oakridge coaches did apologize to me, Coach Zemark, because this is not a numeric roster up here, so it makes for a fun time looking up numbers on the fly. All right, Key and Wong in the backfield. Bottom of your screen, Kareem Shami and Eli Jones as they go into motion. Sullivan having a look for one of the two of them. That's going to be picked off, though, by number 7 of the Crusaders. Yeah. No, they're calling it incomplete, but it was almost picked off by Gleason. Must have hit the deck. It was behind the player for me on that one, Joe. But luckily it happened right in front of us.
Hopefully he doesn't have to hear about that at home tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's that's a bit of a
kid made a good read. But.
Bit of a football family. You might be discussing that at dinner tonight. Sullivan dropping back in the Throwing this one down again. Finds his man in Shamey this time. I believe that's number 12, pink gloves. No, that's number 1. That's going to be Brady McIntosh. But let's move the chains. Oakridge coaches looking for a face mask penalty. It's not coming, but they will get a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10 from the 50.
You hit them right where they're soft, right? Like the halves are playing tight, corners are off. You know, they got a little window there.
7-11 counting down on the clock and a 21-0 affair for the visiting CCH Crusaders. But the Oakridge Oaks, as they have all game, moving the ball really well here. Davis checks down to the king position. Keefe stays in to block. Sullivan hits the boundary side receiver in number 3, who's going to go out of bounds just after getting a first down, and that's Ashton Brosnan Dennis on the reception.
The hitch is there. Maybe not all day, but for now. Well, not hitch, it was an out.
Well, back to it with a fresh set of downs. Sullivan sends a couple guys in motion.
Ooh,
I like it. We're going to hit 19. We'll get you a name here in a second, but he's going to pick up, if not a first down, about 9 yards on that one, and that was 19. That's going to be Jacob Jones of the Oakridge Oaks.
Yeah, all went right. All right. Mr. Sherville, I was not familiar with your game. Good play call there.
Yeah, so that's going to be 2nd and 1. Wow.
Or whoever their play calling is. It's just to have a play like that work, your line needs to be pretty disciplined.
I think it's Z-Mark.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh, a little
looking for
play.
the same as last time. Wong just kind of walks up, takes the snap. And they're going to mark it. I'm looking for they mark it just past the stick there. So, first down, Oakridge. It's, curious of your opinion on this, Joe. Obviously, I'm still coaching junior where it's head-to-head 4-down football here in the city of London.
You have
no yard to give. So a play like that's a little easier to actually defend. But that's one of those ones here that, it's a tough call. Like, I'd like to see the junior side of things go to 3 downs or maybe stay 4 downs, but let's get the yard in it. Like, it is the Canadian game. But then that might become really tough with the run game as we give this ball back to Keith. Bobbles a little bit, gets it back up. Let's get him, gets loose, gets a couple of extras. That's why we keep our feet moving, gentlemen. And another nice pickup.
A little point on that last play on that sneak. That's about part 3 or 4 in my keys to beating CCH. You got to be tough.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be tough,
don't show up.
Yeah. Step 1 is you can't make mistakes.
Yeah. Well, and you got some tough coaches here at Oakridge getting these boys ready for this game. I mean, it's 21-0, but they've been hanging with them all day. And Oakridge, looking to put some points on the board as they enter the red zone here, scrimmaging from the 20. A couple guys in motion. We give this one back to the tail.
Action. And you got to keep doing it just so they respect it, but that front from CCH is just plugging up any sort of
I think
counter.
they're gonna mark that as a loss of about a half a yard, so 3rd and 1.5 ish. But do we just see them go right back to that well with Lucas Wong? When you got that big man, why not? But Sullivan will stay in the gun. Looking to put this one in the air. He does.
Good play.
And really, really good coverage from 16 of the Crusaders. That's going to be Pitt. And that'll be a turnover on downs here. So Oakridge getting a sniff of the end zone, but still about 20 yards from it here, Joe. And I think, now CCH has 90 yards to go with 3:19 left in the third quarter here if they want to put another one on the board. Hassan Shami checking back into the game, so must have been looked after by the medic crew. Are doing a great job here today. We might actually be close enough to get a few post-game interviews after this one, Joe, right? That was the vision with the Beefeaters games for a while there. We were setting up between the benches, but it was just a vortex of no internet as we see a handoff here to the outside to Fleury, I believe, who's got to cut this one back all the way across.
There it is. That's coming back. Great run.
And did we get a flag somewhere? Is that what? Okay.
Yeah, on the
okay, it was way back there.
Yeah,
Sorry. So it was from the line judge or the down judge. So assuming he probably saw somebody offside or
it was a clipping or like a hit from behind. Kind of took out two.
Can you see it? Or
yeah, I
is
saw
it
it on the replay. Like as a person I appreciate specials, but I'm not a specials guy. I don't know if I'd call that, but that's how you call the game. So.
Yeah. Well, coach, official, simple, calling it in. Unnecessary roughness on CCH. So this one's being backed up 15. So this should bring up, we'll replay the down, 1st and 25. Or do we roll the down on this? Wow. So they're back to the 5-yard line.
No, this is where that rule 1 about not making mistakes is where Oakridge needs to kind of stiffen up here. Not let them get out of it.
Yeah, as we give this to Keyshawn Manning, who finds a big old hole.
Oh, boy.
Little hurdle action from Mr. Keyshawn Manning. Gets that ball back to about the original line of scrimmage, and we should have a 2nd and 10.
Well, that'll be on the list of plays for this week, I think.
Yeah, that one might make it.
Nice.
If nothing else, it's making the LFTV highlight after the game. Oh, here we go. Troupish with Manning. Troupish looking to put this one in the air. He's in trouble in the backfield.
That's...
and
might be a flag next time on 60.
And the punt team's coming out. Well, interesting question here, too, as we normally get into at this situation. Do we see CCH just run back and give up 2, or do they keep a 0 on the board?
If I'm them, I trust the defense. Like, they're pretty solid.
Yeah. Fleury's been cranking these punts all day, too, so...
Yeah.
Well, $1:58 on the clock. Fleury's punting this one. Nice deep punt here to the midfield. Number 1's going to return it. And we will scrimmage here from about the 52-yard line.
Amazing. I'm going to go hang out in the neutral zone here.
Yep, Brady McIntosh returning that one for a couple of yards and holding on for dear life once the Crusaders herd came flying in. All right, well, Wong, Sullivan, and Keeve is your backfield again. Jones and Brosnan Dennis, your receivers to the bottom of the screen. Sullivan having a look to his left, launches this one downfield, and this one's picked off by 11 of CCH, and that's going to be Hodgson on the pick.
Great play.
Yeah, really good read, good coverage from the defense, and CCH offense going right back to work.
I will say that's maybe at least 2 or 3 times where they've tried to hit that post, and like I said, they made adjustments.
Yeah,
It's
that's a well we might need to ignore for a little while.
Maybe
what
a
else is there.
fade,
Yeah.
Mix it up. Because they're beating the coverage. It's the help coming over top.
Yeah. Why do these safeties have to be so good, right?
What, you put athletes there?
As a defense coach, I like it. Yeah. Here we go. Sims back in the backfield.
Nice.
Nice little pass. Connection to Serpa. Flag on the play.
55 watches that. Don't worry about that. That was a good play. He's just a small man.
So we had the spot.
I don't know about that.
Was it blocking the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll walk him back, and we should replay the down.
You know, pulling linemen is so tough. Like, you got to have kids that are really athletic to do it.
Yeah. Should almost be rewarding a lineman for blocking out in space. You know,
That's what I mean. Like, the amount of missed blocks by tackles and guards on screenplays is like, you know what, man, good for you. You got there.
Here we go in a 2nd and 20 situation. Sims in the backfield. Davis goes in motion. Let's hit Serpa again, but this one goes right through his hands. And that'll bring up 2nd and 20. Serpa going up, maybe going up like Air Jordan to get that ball. Maybe just keep feet on the ground. Might have pulled that one in, Joe. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, it's fancy, though.
It's 21-0. The game is closer than the score would, indicate.
Fair.
I think. They're well within their right to do some of these things. If it was maybe a little bit more serious, they'd just keep running the ball.
Yeah. Let's give this one to Sims up the middle. Nice tackle by 27. Chase Carter of the Oaks, and that'll bring up 3rd and call it about 15. Punt unit coming out.
Yeah, good job on Chase filling there.
Yeah. So we're going to have number 1, Brady McIntosh, and Bryson Keenley's side back to return this punt. Fleury's punt is away. Nice high punt.
Short.
This should be
That's 15.
number 1. So catches that in the air.
Good play by one to, kind of man up and make that catch, get the full 15.
Yeah.
Short field by Oakridge.
Yeah. And you know what? We just keep tightening this down to this end zone. 10 seconds left here in the 3rd. Oakridge, again, looking strong, playing strong, just looking to get some points on the board. They'll get an extra 15 here, so they should be scrimmaging from the 35, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. No big changes on the Oakridge offense.
Nor should they be. Like, they're moving the ball.
There we go. Sullivan.
Oh,
Low throw again. Pressure coming.
yeah.
14 gets to him.
Is that a Sam blitz here or what?
Yeah, 14 is Durman. So
The pressure come off the edge. Number 10.
So number 10 is going to be Chaveria.
Yeah. He rushed that throw for sure.
Well, last play, barring a flag here, even though they're moving the sticks. Nope, they're just going to walk it down. So we'll move into the 4th quarter. I'll come down and reset the clock. All right. Making friends with the photographers, Joe?
Yeah, so funny, Mr. Rodenheiser, I believe he was a professor at Western, but I played LMFA with his son.
Oh, nice.
When I was in grade 6, he was in grade 8.
I love the football community here in London.
Well, then I
It's amazing.
recognized him at one of the South games, so I'm like, hey, you remembered me and been in a little bit of contact since, so.
Nice. Well, Sullivan snaps good, launches this
Better
one
protection.
downfield, looking for his man in Chamois. Almost gets picked off by number 7 of CCH there. That would have been Gleason. But that'll bring up 3rd and 10 here for the Oakridge Oaks.
I see Dad's in the end zone now, and just people don't know. The Gleason on the field is the son of defensive coordinator for Western, Paul Gleason, who was my high school gym coach.
That's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, again, another small world situation.
His uncle was my offensive line coach at STA, so.
Nice. Well, here we go.
Good
Oakridge,
family.
Oakridge going for it. 31 queen look as we see Sullivan look to
There it
put
is.
this one in the air again. Is that Chamois in the pink gloves? No, that's 18. It's going to be Eli Jones, so we did finally reconnect with them. And let's move the chains here, Joe.
Yeah. Went off the post, had a dig instead.
Oakridge playing from about the 16-yard line with a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. 2-by-2. Let's give this ball to Keeve. No, let's pull it, and we're going to get shut down with a loss here for about 5 yards. And that's Gray in the backfield coming in.
It's the same edge pressure we saw earlier. It was. We just didn't have anyone pick him up.
3-by-1 queen here for the Oakridge Oaks.
Yep.
Sullivan looking for that shot.
Keep running.
Yeah. We're looking for Brady McIntosh. Nothing doing.
I know you're on the defensive side of the ball, but you always get that. Receivers, you're like, I'm on a corner. They make their cut, and then they turn around. It's like, keep going, man.
Why? Yeah. Keep running, baby.
I know these high schools got little tiny fake end zones, but.
Yeah. Well, here we go. 3rd and 15 for Oakridge. Just under 10 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Oakridge looking to put some points on the board. As Sullivan drops back, launches it again.
Yep, we got it.
And he's got that one. Nice
so now
connection.
We can hit the corner,
So that one's going to Eli Jones again. I believe that's his 3rd or 4th reception of the day. And Oakridge knocking on the door here, Mr. Harris.
Same thing, like they smash concept again.
Yeah, and we're going to be 1st and goal from about the 6-yard line. Sullivan gives this one to Keeve. Keeve looking for the edge. Gets picked up by Summers.
Yeah, great flow.
Loses a couple on this one, too. This will bring it back to about 2nd and goal from the 8.
I missed it.
Sullivan pulls this one. And this one's picked off by Asuncion.
That might be house.
Asuncion's going. Couple guys in trail. No flags. Touchdown, CCH.
Oh, no, looks like the ref have him.
Wait. We got something here.
be fair, I didn't see a penalty, so I'm
Yeah,
kinda
I know.
curious.
I think we were all looking this way as well.
Good stride by 65 and 56.
Well, we'll see what
They did their
the
best.
it was official 44 who's got something, explaining that with a official Temple or head referee Temple right now, or Semple, sorry.
Got to get your hands up.
Yeah. So blocking
That's
the
a tough
back
one.
on 33 CCH. So that penalty going against Prado. So, man, give that guy some wind. And so it was after yards. So it is a turnover. Right, Joe? Or yeah. 'Cause Manning
it's
and
turnover.
Yeah, turnover
It's
after
the
yards.
foul, 15 back.
Okay.
Our wonderful Oakridge Volunteers. That was a trick play they got brewing over there.
yeah.
2 balls.
I like a little comedy from the refs every once in a while. Is fun, you know.
That's Trevor, right? I
yeah.
like him.
If not sure if the camera picked it up or the mic picked it up, but yeah. Official Semple or Trevor Semple, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you only get to use one here, fellas, and that's it's the comedy you need late in the game at this point. You know, these guys are in full dress pants and thick shirts right now, sweating their nuts off. You know, and so let's give them a chance to crack a couple of jokes too when they got to take a lot of heat from these sidelines. All right, Manning, Troupish, Davis in the backfield, same receiver set. Troupish.
Well,
giving this one back to Manning. Oakridge doing a pretty good job here, but I think we're still getting a pickup of about 7 or 8 yards.
yeah.
Sims checking in the game. Second and 3 here, Joe. We might get a little hard count, or maybe we just run a play. And we will as we give this ball to Sims.
Power kick.
Yep. Trucks this one up the middle. First down, CCH.
Trying to refer to concepts, you know, I was call that Bronco, but it's a power kick concept.
Well, Troopers pulls this one. He's going to hit A.J. Davis. Davis coming out of bounds right by us. And that'll be enough again here for another first down.
So that's the answer, right? Like, they go zone, zone, zone. Hit him with the route to the flat, big 99. Doesn't look like someone you'd want to run into in a dark alley or be mad at you.
A.J. Davis, the younger brother of Liam Davis, who played many years at CCH as well. He was a junior Mustang, is now currently at the University of Waterloo. And, yeah, big football family there, too. Big boys on that team.
And then there's the split zone I was talking about.
There we go. Back to Sims. Sims doing a good job here, picking up another first down. Tackle number 15. That's going to be Andrew Hiley of the Oakridge Oaks. Under 6 minutes here to play. 21-0 CCH. CCH rolling pretty nicely with a couple of big chunk plays here to get a couple of first downs in a row. Manning checked back in the game. We give this back to Manning. Manning with a strong run up the middle again. Brought down by a herd of Oaks here. And it's either going to be a first or just short. Nope, they're marking it a first down, so let's move the chains again. And the CCH Crusaders basically just moving the ball at will right now, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting hot. Guys been playing long. The sun's out again.
Our fantastic Oakridge volunteers brought half the cold menu drinks from Starbucks.
Are you saying they
pretty
didn't get
jealous.
your Starbucks order before they left?
They didn't.
Next time.
Gonna have to head there myself on the way home.
There you go. Well, 4:27 left in this United in Sports game between the Oakridge Oaks and the CCH Crusaders. Lots of talent on both sides of the field here. I mean, you look at CCH coming into this game technically with only a single point against them by Rouge against MTS last week, and it was 60-1, I think, that game. TVRA, of course, only has it marked as 35 or 36-1, but Oakridge Oaks currently unable to move that PA column. And let's hit AJ Davis again.
You know, that split zone bluff again, hitting nines in the flat. You know, how well they run it inside the box, that's tough to defend.
Yeah. It's always nice to see, we get out here on these dirt fields again, even though it's early and it's not super muddy and it's not November yet. Like the boys, you can tell the boys still putting the work in that are just coming off in these white jerseys just completely muddied up too, right? Like there's some Warriors out here today for sure. As Troupish gives this one back to Manning. Manning finds a hole. Great patience. Shammy finds them, but Manning's still going to pick up about 6 yards here. Second down.
I think. Oh, there it is. No, we're good.
Joe, you're interrupting the mini melts party that's going on.
I don't know what that is. Is that what that is? Dippin' Dots.
Oh, sure. Same thing. All right, 2nd and 6 here. Manning in the backfield. We're expecting probably another handoff to him unless Troopers does decide to put it in the air. He does. He's going to roll out to his right side. Shammy in pressure. He's able to evade that one.
You know, at this point, I'm getting mad at my quarterback. I'm like, why are you taking hits, man?
Yeah. The sideline does interrupt here, so I'm assuming we got good yardage here. The spot is at about a yard to go, and the sideline didn't go nuts. So not a touchdown just yet. But we are 3rd and 1.5 as they call the medic back out for, I don't know who. Is it the lineman that's bent over? Okay.
I think we got some cramping on the sideline.
Okay, so he got off the field. Yeah. So we just got the 3-minute warning with 2:28 left on the clock because that play ran a little long. And CCH in a 3rd and inches situation here.
Oakridge is looking for a call.
Troop is just going to walk right up. He's got a whole bunch of blockers. Keeps his feet pumping.
Can't let that happen.
Touchdown, CCH. No flags. We're good. You got the +6 down there, Volunteers. Beautiful. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, just scroll up. Maybe. Can I see? Now you're good. I'll let you do the +1. All right, here we go. 38 ready for the chip shot. And that's going to be good. One more on the board. 28-0. 2:13 left on the clock. And CCH just running away with this one at this point, Joe. But still loving the tact we're seeing from these Oakridge Oaks.
Yeah, I think Oakridge just keep their head up. Like, for a large part of the game, they're right there. Ball bounces a different way. Maybe, things happen a little differently. But you got to score first.
That would be correct.
And then, that's a fairly demoralizing drive.
Yeah.
Where they start on the
first
2
down,
or
first
the
down,
5.
first down. Yeah, after basically almost house calling a play. But let's keep it rolling. Mason Van Ness, Bryson Keenley side back to receive this kick. I would assume CCH is looking to bury this one deep and put this one to bed, but we never know what we're about to see. Well, we're back in it. Keenley side. Van Ness down the field, ready to receive this kick.
Oh, my gosh.
Kind of a moonshot.
Oh.
Hit their man again. Did you get a number on the returner?
44.
44. Hats off to Mr. Lucas Wong for pulling that one in.
No, he didn't. It hit him in the chest.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I was too zoomed out.
I think CCH got the ball back.
I've been watching too much football in the sun, apparently.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, they didn't.
No,
Okay.
they didn't. Yeah, okay. So we're good. Professionals here, live TV.
Yeah.
No, we got this. All right, here we go. 2:05 left on the clock. Got an equipment malfunction on the sidelines right now that seems to be
Some ball issues.
slowing the game up. Mr. Serpa delivering the ball, doing a great job. Here we go. Plays in. Toss this one to Kiev to the left side. Gets tackled by number 10 and a bunch of other Crusaders. Number 10 is going to be Chaveria.
Toss is tough when they got ends like 5.
Yeah, 5 would be Gray, and yes, you would be very accurate in saying that. $1.58, under 2 minutes left here. 2nd and 10.
He's not a huge guy, but he's fast. He looks like he plays kind of mean, which you want.
Yeah. Well, I'll take a fast end over an offensive tackle that's been playing the entire game that's really tired all day.
Yeah.
Especially when they're just rolling the bench right now. Troupish having a look, or no, check that. Sullivan having a look deep. Finds this man in number 18 again. That's going to be Eli Jones.
That might have just been streaks. This is the thing, like this Oakridge quarterback's finding holes in coverage, right? But just got to put it all together.
Well, Wong and Keeve in for support for Sullivan. Sullivan having a look to the air again. In trouble, evades the first 2. Ends up being taken down by 33 from behind of the CCH Crusaders. That's going to be Prado, who took the big penalty earlier to negate that 90-yard pick.
He's looking for redemption.
Yeah, exactly. Got himself a little tackle on the stat sheet. He's still running hills tomorrow, right? Or Monday, or whenever that's happening. Well, it's the battle of the benches right now. We're getting rowdy on the CCH side of things as we're in a 2nd and 6 situation. Sullivan finds his man downfield here in number 3. That's a nice reception by Ashton Brosnan Dennis.
You know,
And that'll move the sticks.
that was there all day, but if I'm CCH, I'm like, yeah, you can have your quick out.
Yeah,
There's 28 points.
45 seconds left on the clock. Oakridge just looking to make something happen at this point. Nice little drive that they're putting together, though, Joe, I have to say. Keeve. Wong. It's like they're staying in for protection as Sullivan puts this one in the air again.
Nice catch.
Finds Shammy, I believe. No, check that. That's number 1. That's going to be Brady McIntosh. Shammy and Brady both have those pink gloves on today, which has just got me.
You've been saying both those names a lot.
Yeah. Big change up. Timeout called. Big change up on the CCH defense coming in. Looks like maybe a bit of a hands team. When we've got Serpa coming in, a variety of receivers.
We get all these bees here now. You'd think someone put Orange Crush under our table.
Well, I mean, it's a bunch of sugar shows up. You never know. 22 seconds left here as the water comes in the field.
This dude looks like a Blues Brothers wearing Ray-Bans under his helmet.
I like it. I'm curious if they're prescription. If not, that's a tough look.
Yeah, could say that.
Well, here we go, Mr. Harris. First and goal from about the 3-yard line. Oakridge just looking to get a single point on the board at this time. At this point,
That guard's ready though. 59.
gets it under center.
There we
Touchdown,
go.
Oakridge.
Way to go, Oaks.
We'll get a +6 for Oakridge. Maddox Sullivan just trusting his own line on that one, Joe.
Who's 59?
Oakridge?
Yeah.
Liam Santos Zwambag.
See,
We were talking about him earlier, yeah.
Kind of to my point, like that's the guy that was low and kind of they went right behind him.
Yeah. He was a first-year guy at the Junior Mustangs this summer, starting in a lot of games as a one technique. So, yeah, I'd put my trust behind him as well, too. Yeah. So, 18 seconds left. Oakridge set to kick off. And we'll see who CCH puts back to return this one, unless we get a little onside attempt. I mean, do you go for it?
Oh, there may be a reciprocal moonshot here. Oh, nope. Never mind. That's the game.
And we're just taking a knee, so that'll be game 28-7, the final. Victory going to the visiting CCH Crusaders. They moved to 2-0 on the season. And Oakridge Oaks put up quite the game here today. I'm glad to see they got some points on the board at the end there. Nice, strong drive, a couple of nice connections in the air. But, the victor today in this United in Sport game at Oakridge Secondary, CCH Crusaders, 28-7. Joe, final thoughts on the game?
You already said it. Oakridge did a lot of things right. They just need to put them together.
Yeah.
CCH is good. They're always going to be good. They're well coached. They got talent all over the place.
From all over the place?
Yeah, no comment. I don't know. Like I would rather every game be close or an upset.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And
it certainly was, really CCH scoring early in the first and then not again until late in the second.
Yeah.
And then basically won a quarter from then on. So I think, the fact that last week CCH runs away with their game, but this week, I think the Oakridge Oaks did an actual really good job of preparing for them and actually dealing with a lot of their looks. So, it's a 21-point differential here, but at the same time, a well-played game. Hats off to both teams. This was an exciting one to watch.
Sheet too. I don't think there was.
Yeah, I mean, a couple here and there, but, we're also out of here. Not 2.5 hours later. It's a 2-hour game, and we're all good. So, well, that's good. Well, I'll tell you what, for Adam Melrose and the coach Joe Harris and all of our great volunteers here from Oakridge, we appreciate you tuning in today, and we'll see you tonight for the Strathroy and Montcalm game at about 8 o'clock.